Hey my awesome friends, it's Anissa, and in this video I'm going to update you on my elimination communication journey with our second baby, baby T, who is now 9 months old. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, so I'm trying to get back to it. If you're new here, welcome. I started Elimination Communication, also known as EC, with my baby, my first one at 3 weeks old and now my second one since birth. You can check out those videos right up over here. All the videos that I'm gonna be talking about will also be linked in the description box below. At the end of this video, I'm gonna show you our potty stations around the house and also when we go out and how we do elimination communication at home and out. I'll pick up right where we left off from 6 months old from this video here. And now at 7 months old, we were doing really good. We were catching so many pees and poops in the potty. And he did also learn how to crawl during this time and he was getting really good at it. I do notice some cues from him, but I really just offer based on natural timings. And so the first is right upon waking, and then right after feeding or eating a meal, or the other ones is after we get to a location, a destination, like out of the stroller, out of the car seat, out of the carrier, something like that. This was also the month that we had a few months where he woke up with a completely dry diaper from like bedtime all the way till the morning, and then I would put him in the potty and he would pee and sometimes poop, but he would have a few dry diapers throughout the entire night, which is amazing and has not been the case. We also implemented the ASL sign language for potty or toilet in hopes that he would communicate it back to us, and that has not happened yet. But if your baby is more interested in learning language and really wants to get in some communication between you and your baby before they can start speaking, of course, then you'll want to teach them the sign language for toilet or potty. Take your hand and your thumb goes in between your pointer finger and your middle finger. You go like that, and this is a sign for potty in American Sign Language. Then you just shake it. So for him, I'm actually just doing this, and I haven't seen any sign language out of him. Sometimes he was signing more, a little bit. Moving on, at 8 months old, we actually got really busy, and it's because we were moving and I was trying to pack, and with 2 kids, taking care of them and not getting a lot of help, I just kind of started offering less and less, and he started going more in his diaper, and I was like, whatever. So in all honesty, he would only pee or poop in the potty maybe 3 times a day. Like definitely we would do the morning one and then a few times sprinkled around kind of randomly. I tried offering him at timing every 2 hours. So at like 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and then I was trying to do odd numbers instead. I don't know. It was just, there was so much going on during that time. So at 9 months old is when we actually moved, and he also started learning how to stand unassisted. So you can check out our moving videos right over here if you want to check it out. We moved from a rental home to a new home that we purchased in Bonnie Lake. Now unpacking with 2 little kids and little to no help, we became really exhausted parents. So again, I put elimination communication back in the burner. I was not offering a potty at all. So I was doing EC very part-time, and I would say I'm getting maybe, if anything, 1 in the potty per day. Try not to worry about it because we had so much unpacking to do and cleaning to do and just getting all the spaces made and organized for the kids, for the family. I also noticed he preferred to poop in his diaper. He would just grunt, go into some, I don't know. He actually didn't go in a corner or anything or hide. He would just grunt and just stand there, look at me, and poop. I have been reintroducing elimination communication to him now at 9 months old, and I created a few spaces, just trying to get back to that consistency, like, hey, you can also poop in the diaper, but you can also poop in the potty if you want, or pee in the potty. Another thing that I have to take into consideration is that at 9.5 months old is when baby T started actually standing and trying to walk. Like he's walking with furniture or chairs and he's just pushing it around the house. And when babies are learning these really big, difficult skills like crawling and walking, they just kind of forget about doing the potty. They don't want to learn something else. So they just focus on that. And so there's a little bit of regression that happens when you do EC during those stages. So that's another consideration that I'm taking into. I'm just trying to be relaxed about it, just offer whatever if he doesn't want to. Just keep on going and have that consistency so when he is ready, he can start using the potty on his own with assistance, and then later on without assistance. Now that we have lived in this new house for over a month, I have set up some spaces. You can see here, this is their play school area because I'm also homeschooling as well. It's like I'm not really a homeschool parent. So the first area here that you're gonna see is the sleeping area, and it's really simple. I just keep this little potty with a backrest next to his bed for the morning pees and after the naps. And at this point, we do use one disposable diaper for nighttime and then cloth diapers or training undies throughout the day. For my toddler, I do the same. She also has a little potty inside her room with a backrest. And now I like using one with a backrest when it comes to the ones in the bedroom, just because they're so sleepy that they can kind of, get support while they're sleepy heads. So that's the sleeping area. Now let's move on to the main area, which is right here. Ow, dang it, all these toys. Okay, so there's the playroom, and then there's one bathroom downstairs that we utilize a lot. And this is where I have a potty station for him. And I'm trying to get it to be a comfortable position, a comfortable area for him to just have his relax and poop moment. First off, you'll see these stools, and that's for my toddler so she can reach the sink and she can also reach the bathroom toilet. At 9 months old, especially during this age, they get easily distracted. And so they need to be doing something when they're sitting on the potty. So I put up these reusable stickers on the shower door to give him something to look at, and he just kind of bangs on it. And then right next to the potty, I piled a bunch of books. These are these tiny little books here to keep him occupied. This is really similar to us looking at a magazine or a phone while we sit on the potty. Third area is going to be for the car or any outings that we go to. I will usually squat him over some bushes or sit him on the potty. I keep a little towel, and then in my bag I have disinfectant wipes just to clean up the area. If you have a baby this age, then you'll also learn that putting a diaper back on is really, really difficult and can be quite a challenge as they try to crawl, run, or, just get away from you. Here are a few tips on how to get them to stay and put their diaper back on. Of course, one being giving them something interesting in their hands so they can look at it. Usually I just give him my cell phone just because I look at it a lot and he likes to just touch it and see lights. Next, I saw this trick, and that was actually just putting your leg over your baby, and that kind of holds them down. I know it doesn't look the friendliest position to them, for them. The third option is to start changing their diaper when they're standing up. This can also be a little bit tricky, but it's super helpful. I do this a lot when we go out at the changing table. Instead of laying him down, trying to lay him down, come on. I actually just have him standing up, and he just looks at the little koala picture thing, and I put his diaper on that way. Now don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss my next update, which will be at about 1 year old, or when he starts walking. And when he becomes an intermediate walker, I'm gonna make a few changes as to what we're gonna do with EC and how we're gonna transition from doing elimination communication to teaching him how to go to the potty and start initiating when he needs to pee and poop on his own. So stay tuned for that. Comment below what kind of video you want to see when it comes to elimination communication. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to be awesome, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!